find a comfortable and nice place for your Yin Yoga practice. Make sure that you won't be disturbed. Today you need a yoga mat or a large blanket and maybe 1 or 2 cushions or folded blankets. Yin Yoga is a very slow and gentle form of yoga. As you are keeping each pose for several minutes, you can reach very deep layers in your body and your mind. By creating a meditative state, a safe space, things can unfold from deep within. By becoming very still, you are able to listen to the language of your body, the sensations. This will help you to understand your true nature and the needs of body and mind. Mindfulness is the key to reconnect to your own nature and to see all signs of body and mind. Today's Yin Yoga sequence is for the whole body, to let go completely even in very deep layers. Then prana, energy, can flow freely. The meridians that are affected are the liver, the kidney, the urinary bladder, the stomach, and the spleen meridian. In some variations, there is stimulation also in the heart and the lung meridian. The first pose for today is wide knee child's pose. Start by sitting on your heels. Your knees are wide apart. Keep your feet in contact with each other. Bring your upper body forward and down now. Your hands are reaching forward towards the front of your mat. Bring your forehead down to the floor. If this is not possible, you can place it on a cushion or folded blanket. Adapt your pose to your body. Take any support you may need to relax completely and become still in the pose. Even if you know this pose very well, if you practice it regularly, try to experience it as if you were doing it for the first time. Without any expectations, open and receptive for the sensations that are coming up today, in this very moment. And take the opportunity to arrive fully in your body and in an inner state of stillness. The quieter you become, the more you are able to hear. Are you still keeping tensions? Try to relax as much as possible in your face, your jaw, your lips, in your neck and your shoulders. Relax your fingers and hands. Release all tensions in your back, keeping your belly soft, your hips. Your legs are sinking into the floor. Your whole body is relaxing and sinking into the floor, into the pose, so that your whole system can settle down. Your breath flows naturally. Don't force it in order to notice its natural rhythm. Your breath shows you in which state you are. If you are tensed, it stops. Under strain, it is flowing faster and deeper, and a relaxed body has a slow and calm breathing rhythm. be aware of your body with all sensations. Be aware of your breath and your mind. Expand your awareness. And if you are noticing discomfort, maybe the pose is not suitable anymore or was not comfortable from the beginning, modify the position or go out of it completely. And very slowly, starting on your next inhale, come out of the pose. Lift your head, and then you slowly come back up into all fours position. Your knees are hip-width apart, your hands are underneath your shoulders. On your next inhalation, lift your tailbone up for Marjari Asana cat pose. Lift your chest, lift your head, bring your shoulders back away from the ears, arch the whole back. Breathing out, round your tailbone down, round your whole spine, each vertebra at a time, into a fully rounded back. Breathing in, arching your back again. And breathing out, rounding your whole back. Come back to neutral spine now and place your hands outside of the left side of your mat. The right hand is over your left hand. Practice 2 more rounds of the cat with full awareness, focusing on the right side of your body. Then you change to the right side of your mat, 2 more rounds cat pose, with awareness in the left side of the body. Come back to center and neutral spine and become aware of all sensations in the side body, in the whole body. Step forward now with your right foot to the outside of your right hand, almost to the edge of your mat. For Dragon Pose, our next Yin Yoga pose, bring back your left knee a bit to sink deeper with your hips, keeping the right knee over the right ankle. If you have sensitive knees or a very thin yoga mat, you can support your left knee with a folded blanket underneath. There is a nice variation for that pose. You can allow your right knee to fall away to the right side, rolling your right foot on the lateral side. But only if this opening is okay for your right hip. If it is too intense, keep your right knee straight. Stay upright with your upper body, the weight on your hands Or you can also sink deeper by coming down onto your forearms. Try what feels best for you today. You can also stay upright at first, and after a while, when your body opens up, you can follow this impulse and get deeper. Become still, the eyes closed, and aware of any tensions in your body, maybe in your face or your shoulders. How is your body responding to that posture? Let go in your hip joint of your right side, in your psoas, the hip flexor of your left side, in the connective tissues of the whole hip. You might feel an opening, deep relaxation or letting go. Are you maybe keeping mental tensions? Are you trying to get as deep as possible into the pose with willpower? Let go of that also. Just gravity helps you to sink deeper. Surrender to the pose without pressure or strain. Being totally aware of all sensations and impressions. For a twisted variation of the dragon, bring your right hand on your right knee now and twist to the right side. Twist from your belly. Twist the thoracic spine and the head. The left hand or the left forearm is on the floor. Both is possible. Make sure that your face is relaxed and your shoulders. Let your hips sink deep and your awareness is inside, connected to your body and the pose. Best with the eyes closed. Especially in these deep, intense postures, we tend to stay tensed. Try to relax into this intensity. If it gets too intense, you better leave the pose than just to survive it with inattention. Be aware of your breath also, the body and the breath. And try to be free from how the pose should look like. Be aware how the pose feels like. In Yin Yoga poses we have a certain range. A pose is not correct if you do it like everyone else does it. It is correct if you do it like it is suitable for your body, its possibilities and its needs. On your next inhalation, release the pose very slowly. After an intense deep posture like this, you might need more time to release. Come back to all fours position in your own rhythm. Be aware of all sensations in your body. Are there sensations you did not feel before? Where are they? Compare both sides of your body. Step forward with your left foot now to the outside of your left hand. Maybe you want to place a blanket under your right knee now. Let your left knee fall to the side if this is okay for your left hip. You can roll your left foot on the lateral side. You can stay upright on your hands or you can come down on your forearms. Relax into the pose. Relax your face, your shoulders, your hips. Be aware if you're still holding tensions, physically or mentally. Become aware of all sensations, the signals of your body. Try not to think about the pose and its effects. Feel it. For the twisted variation of that dragon pose, place your left hand on your left thigh and twist your upper body to the left side. You are either on your hand or on your right forearm. Relaxing your shoulders, don't hold any resistances here. And your hips are still sinking. Stay connected to your body and the pose, totally aware of it. If your mind wanders, bring it back gently. Include your breath to your awareness. Is it flowing naturally, or are you holding, deepening your breath? Let go of any control. Your body is breathing and you are just aware of that. Become still in your body and your mind. And very slowly, in your own rhythm, release the pose. Come back to all fours position. And into Parvatasana, the mountain pose, also known as downward facing dog. Tuck your toes and bring your hips back towards your heels. Lift your knees away from the floor and straighten your back. Lift your hips up towards the sky. Now bring your right heel down towards the floor and straighten your right leg as much as possible. You can lift your left foot away from the floor, the left knee bent. Feel the stretch in the whole right leg, the hamstring and calf muscle. Change sides now. Lower your left heel and bend your right knee. Feel the stretch in your left leg. Change sides a few times. Bring both heels down now. Be aware of your whole body in its position. The breath flows freely. Bring your knees back to the mat and come into a sitting position, feet in front of you, mat distant apart. For the next Yin Yoga pose, a variation of deer pose, bring both knees to the right side. Both legs are in a right angle shape. If it is too difficult to sit like this, you can make the angle smaller. Bring your feet closer to your body. Breathing in, bring your right arm over the right side and up. Breathing out, bend to your left side. Your left hand can stay on your legs or on the floor, keeping the left shoulder down and relaxed. Just sink to the side, don't push or pull. An option, if this pose is not possible for you, you can come into an easy crossed-legged sitting position and also bend to the left side. Your head is falling to the side. Feel the stretch in your right side and your breath. Breathing in, create a bit more length in the side. Breathing out, sink deeper into the pose. Relaxing, letting go, not pushing yourself. If you are not sure if you're still holding tensions, take a few deeper breaths and relax completely with each exhalation. Breathing in, come back to center. If you are in the deer position, bring your legs back to center. If you are sitting crossed-legged, you can stay like this. Be aware of your upper body and both sides. Do you feel a difference in your body sides? What do you feel? And for the deer to the other side, bring both knees to the left. Legs in a 90-degree angle shape, or the position that is better for you. If you prefer to sit crossed-legged, change your legs. Bring the other one in front. Raise your left arm up and bend towards the right side. Your head and neck are relaxed. Your shoulders are relaxed. Your face is soft and relaxed. Your eyes are closed in order to go inside, to feel the pose and your body, to feel if there are still tensions, and to feel your breath. Imagine that you are creating length in your left side with each inhalation, and with each exhalation you are sinking deeper into the pose. On your next inhale, come back up again. And bring your feet back to center. Become aware of all sensations, all effects of this practice. For your next pose, Sphinx pose, lay down on your belly. Bring your forearms in front of you, palms facing downwards. Your elbows are under your shoulders. If this position is too intense for your lumbar spine and your lower back, you can bring your arms more forward. Lift your chest. Keep your head in a line with the spine in order to relax your neck. This pose is a passive backward bend. Make sure that all muscles in your back, your glutes, your legs are totally relaxed. If you're still holding tension, maybe you should modify the position a little bit. Move your body to find a relaxed and comfortable shape. Also, if you are feeling pain or uncomfortable sensations, modify your position. Pay attention to your body. That means that you are carefully and mindfully accepting all limits and needs of your body. Yin Yoga is not about getting as deep as possible into a pose or to become maximum flexible. It is about to pause and notice all sensations along the way. Use the position to see the limits and possibilities of your body and accept them. See the signs before you have gone too far. It is not about optimizing your body. It is about accepting your body as it is in this moment. Then a deep opening can happen. Layer by layer, all tensions and blockages are dissolving. Become again still and mindful. And with your next exhalation, release the pose by bringing your hands on top of each other and resting your forehead on your hands. Be aware of your lumbar spine. After releasing the compression, you might feel energy flowing, maybe tingling sensation or warmth. And for the next pose, move a bit to the left side of your yoga mat. Your right arm is in a right angle next to your head, elbow on shoulder level. Turn your head to the other side. Push your left hand into the floor and roll onto your right side. Bend both knees. Your left arm can stay in front of your face, or you can also bring it around on your back to open the left shoulder a bit more. The back of your hand is resting on your back. This pose is gently stretching your right shoulder. Maybe you hardly feel the stretch. Yin yoga poses are not always intense poses. In some positions you have just a very subtle sensation. You just feel when you become very still and let go of all expectations. Then you can feel what is really there, and not something that comes from an expectation or imagination. Every body is different in its anatomy, flexibility, but also in its perception. Listen to what your body tells you in the pose. It is also possible that this pose is too intense, that you feel pain in your right shoulder. Then modify the pose or change the angle of your right arm. Maybe a straight arm is better for you. Relax into your body, into the pose. Breathing in, release the pose and come back to center, hands on top of each other. What sensations do you feel in your right shoulder? Are there sensations you did not feel before? Move to the right side of your mat now and place your left arm in a right angle, or the pose that is best for you. Turn your head to the right and roll onto your left side, bending both knees. Your right hand is in front of your face or behind your back. Choose the option that is most comfortable for you. And then you become still, eyes closed, awareness inside. Sink into the pose, into the floor. And very slowly come out of the pose and into Shavasana, lying on your back. Your legs are straight, the toes are falling to the sides. Your arms are by your sides, palms facing upwards, head and spine in a line. Become aware of your whole body in its position. Feel the contact points with the floor. Let your whole body sink at these points into the floor. Relax your whole body completely. At the same time, be aware of all sensations in the body. The parts of your body where you have more intense and dominant sensations. Maybe the effects of the poses you did last. Become also aware of the more subtle and less intense sensations in your body. Now become also aware of the parts of your body where there are no sensations. If you focus on these parts, you can maybe feel something. Now you are aware of your whole body. And your breath, the deep stillness and calmness within. This stillness enables you to take a closer look, listening to the language of your body. By entering into this connection again and again, you are strengthening the confidence in your body and yourself. Take a few deeper breaths now. Consciously feel the breath in your body, how your body is breathing. And slowly start to move your body again. Start with your toes, mindfully, not automatically. Move your fingers, your feet and hands. Make larger movements. Stretch yourself, bend your knees. And slowly roll over to one side and come into a sitting position. Sit comfortably, your eyes are still closed. I will chant the mantra Om now 3 times. Feel the sound vibrating through your body and your mind. and slowly open your eyes again.